Hello, everyone, and welcome to another day of Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters. We are now on Game 2. Now, while I'm very good at number 1 and remember it very well, I cannot say the same for 2. I've only played through 2, I think, once. I think that's all anyone should ever play through 2. But we shall see on the decisions made here. Hey, what's up, Spectre? Hey, Tetsuda, what's up? Tetsuda was here before we even got going. So this is going to be interesting as hell because I haven't played this game in 20 years? 20 years. And I remember it being awful. So I wonder what, changes they've made to it for this version. Perhaps Final Fantasy II shall surprise us all. And it's probably pretty loud, right? Like, hang on, I'll change the volume as soon as we get into the game. I couldn't change it outside of the game. Of course. The barrier to entry is too high? Aw, nah. Okay, so just so you know that you're supposed to lose this fight. It's a story fight. Oh, damn, the soundtrack, though. Oh my goodness, Nobuo. You can't win this fight. Nothing better than starting a game with a fight you can't win. Hey, Mitsuo, how you doing? Savsu, how you doing? You know, Spectre, I don't think the barrier of entry is very high, to be honest with you. I guess it depends on the game. Some are more intimidating than others. Danathan. You can call me that if you like. Hey, John, how you doing? Happy Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful one. We are playing Final Fantasy II, where we will join the rebels and fight against the evil empire. I mean, who doesn't like that plot? Final Fantasy II is probably the least liked Final Fantasy of all of them. Due to its systems. But we will see what kind of tweaks they made for this remaster. I've heard there are some differences with how they did things. Croc, I think that's the rumor. We're joining the rebel army. Our houses were destroyed. The Imperials did it. Alright, we gotta beat the Imperials. Alright, the password is Wild Rose. This is important, gang. This is a weird system that isn't in any other Final Fantasy. Where if you see somebody talk in conversation with a red word, you can learn that keyword, and then you can ask about that keyword. And then you have to, like, basically go around and, like, use the right keywords on people. Does this sound bizarre? It is. That's okay, that's not the reason people hate this game, though. I see your destiny clearly. It is Friday. Welcome, chat. We begin by journeying to Flynn. Oh! Oh!
Crocodile cheered. X1000. Happy, 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 happy Friday. Soon it will be Banana Dan.
Hey, so Croc, do you like that system where it shows the bonus thing? I think the stream avatars is the thing that does the double shot. I don't know if I should probably turn that off. It doesn't need to go twice. But thank you, Croc, a lot. Those who have fallen in battle can be provided a sanctuary. Oh god. This is gonna be painful. I hope you all appreciate that we're playing Final Fantasy II. I would not wish this game upon anybody. Under normal circumstances, this would have been a stream goal, but remaster hype. Would I like to hear about monsters? There are many different types of monsters. You don't say! Hey, what up, Von Bon? How you doing? The rebel hideout in the town of Altair. Now, I don't know this game like the back of my hand like we played the first one, so... we may actually have to, like, try to figure things out here at certain points. Hey, it's Paul, the greatest thief in the world. Let's use the secret keyword. Ah, yes, he knows the rebel keyword, but he won't steal from the rebels. No one would. This is the town of Altair. You know, this is the rebel village, right? So this place is definitely gonna burn to the ground. How you doing, Von Bon? Alright, so in this game, you get better at what you use, okay? This is a freakishly weird game. I think this was the first game to use lines as well. So you have a back row and a front row. So, what's the setup? We are, our towns have been destroyed and we joined the rebels. We are going to, we're gonna fight the evil empire. Okay, not a very complex plot, alright? And along the way, there'll be pirates, there'll be mayhem, there'll be monsters. And in this game, God, there's gonna be a whole lot of... This is a very strange game. Notoriously unbalanced in some respects, and we're gonna have to do some... So this is where we can revive our people, I think, which is a problem. Von Bon, hey, listen. The names were chosen at random by some of our biggest contributors, okay? So I guess you could say that they weren't chosen randomly at all. But next game, okay? Next game I'm gonna do it completely randomly. You know, Croc? I guess. Actually, no, don't order me anything tonight. The power outage... The power outage made our call box broken, so... it would be a huge pain in the butt to get anything tonight. I really appreciate that you thought of that, though. So you learn spells individually. Everybody can learn anything and use anything. But they get better at it by doing it. As somebody in chat mentioned, kind of like Skyrim. I wish it was like Skyrim. It's not exactly like that. You'll see. Oh man, great. Okay, let's get into a few battles. And basically, you have to take damage to get max HP, okay? If you use a sword, you get better at using a sword. You use magic, you get better at magic. Oh my god, this game has poison off the bat. I got poisoned in the first combat. Looks like it doesn't stay, though. That's good. God, the soundtrack is amazing, though. It looks like they may have streamlined some of this stuff. As you can see, like, the skill levels on stuff, they never told you any of this stuff after a battle before. Now you get a readout of, like, what they're getting better at, which is kind of very helpful. Now we can track our progression with different, magics and items. They never did that, so that's really handy and really good. Anyway, Croc, I appreciate that. Tonight is not a perfect night for it, though. It would probably be a pain in the butt to collect. Yes, Von Bon. It was in the first game, too. Can you imagine games, you know, 4, 5, and 6 with their retuned tracks? Yeah, Croc, the power outage screwed up access to the building, so it would probably be a really pain in the butt to collect it this evening. That's the only reason I would say no.
And to think
Oh!
I hesitated.
Don't worry, Croc, it'll get fixed. Look at that! Oh my god, what is that? 20?
And to think
Not 5,
I
not 10,
hesitated.
20? Dude, John Dunn, I don't deserve you, friend. Holy crap. 270 in the channel.
I hesitated.
20 subs? 20. I am blown away. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for John Dunn, chat.
I hesitated.
Thank you so much, John.
And to think I hesitated.
It's gonna be a whole lot of hesitation. It is greatly appreciated, John. I can't thank you enough.
And to think I hesitated.
It also looks like they streamlined the systems in this game to make it actually a lot better in terms of progression.
And to think I hesitated.
I mean, it's still not going to be a good game, but it might be a lot more playable.
And to think I hesitated.
Thank you, John. Wow. 20!
And to think I hesitated.
That's a large number of subs.
And to think I hesitated.
Happy to be here. Was hoping to do the big 50. John! John, thank you so much for being here.
And to think I hesitated.
That is a large number of subs. I agree, Croc. And thanks, John. Really.
And to think I hesitated.
It is most appreciated. It means a lot to me, and
And to think I hesitated.
it lets me show up every night to have these amazing streams, and I'm really glad that y'all can be here too.
And to think I hesitated. And to think I hesitated.
Yeah, Dr. Mono, that has to do with that is part of the stream avatar's
And to
automatic
think
settings.
I hesitated.
It shouldn't do that, but I have to go in there and change that out. You know, the little stupid things on the bottom of the screen.
And to think
It's like set up to do weird stuff, and I haven't changed the base settings, so it does that. Wow, it's still going. It's still going.
and to think
Thanks a
I
lot, John.
hesitated.
It's the role that I have to thank you for as long as this thing keeps going.
And to think
Well, it's 20!
I hesitated.
Mitsui, your avatar is random, although you can control it with the panel below the stream.
And to think I hesitated.
And to think. Hey, Zah, what's up? Anyway, one last more shout out for John for the 20 sub boom. Enjoying to? No, I will never enjoy this game, but it does look like they've improved it. Even with the improvements, this is the worst Final Fantasy, but again, that said, I mean, the remasters have incredible soundtracks and visuals regardless, so in the sake of, being completionist, we're playing through all of them. Oh boy, I think I wandered out of range here. This is... Oh, yep. Yes, that's right, Tetsudo. Well, we wandered a couple squares in the wrong direction. That's definitely a reminder. Alright, we gotta figure out where to go. Yeah, I understand that 15 is in the equation. Bon Bon. This game didn't come to the States. Yes, I understand that 12 and 13 exist. Believe me. Just straight up worst. And shockingly enough, I am aware of those other games that you put into chat. I don't really know where we have to go next, because I don't remember this game, so we're gonna have to talk to people in town. Yes, Dr. Mono, I also dislike 13. And John, I'm glad that you are here to watch. Again, I rip on 2. Most people do. But, these Pixel remasters across the board are pretty fantastic in terms of the pixelation and soundtrack rearrangements. So we're just gonna go through all of them. Oh, hi, Erlen. You take this over 15? I mean, okay. I mean, I think... I might take this over 15, but probably not. I definitely wouldn't argue that, like... I also infamously have no love for 15, okay? I'm not defending 15, this is just a very flawed game. I also don't know it by heart, which is going to be more of an interesting playthrough, I guess, for a lot of you. I barely remember this game. The last time I played through this game was 20 years ago, right? Probably more than that. Around 20 years ago. Oh god, we went 2 steps in the wrong direction again, which is a fatal crime. Thank God for autosave. What game was FF2 here? FF2 never came here. Nor did the next one we're gonna play, FF3. Oh, the FF2 here was 4. So, in America, we had Final Fantasy 1, and then we had Final Fantasy 4. We'd skip those other the 2 in between. Alright, which direction do we go? I remember one of the first things we have to do in this game is find a pirate cave. I think. That's right, Von Mon. That is correct in terms of US releases. It's a shame we missed 5. 5 is actually very good. But it did not come here, correct. It looks like they've streamlined some of the advancement processes, which is nice. Oh, that's awesome, John. Well, it sucks that you have to travel. It's awesome that you got in, though. I know a lot of people having fun with that. I am not in it, but I know some of my colleagues and coworkers have spoken pretty highly of it, and they've been enjoying it. And I hope you do too, if you get a chance to play any. Gordon is hanging out here, yes. Let's talk to him outside. Oh, it's the King of Flynn. An arrow struck him in the back. He was the king until he took an arrow to the knee. I doubt it for the Halo game, John, but maybe? I really doubt it. I'm sure, Von Bon, I'm sure that will be the case. Minwoo, speak with him before you leave. Okay. Minwoo, hello. Alright, well, Minwoo didn't help me very much. The port of Paloom. Okay, that's where we gotta go. Not far east of here. But a lake separates us, so you won't reach the town without a canoe. Okay, so I need to find the canoe. Yes, Von Bon. Wild Rose is the keyword for the, you're so terrible at FPS games? I mean, I am sure Halo will be interesting even in that's the case. Right? Like, I don't know. I haven't played a Halo in a while. Like, the last Halo I really enjoyed was, like, Halo 2, so I'm not the one to ask about this. Alright, we need to find the canoe. Where the hell is the damn canoe? Oh well, you know, we'll find the freaking canoe. We'll find it. And K-Dubs, what K-Dubs says is correct. It depends on the game, though. You do not need to be good to have fun in any kind of genre, most of the time. Or rather, the most important thing is to have fun. Sometimes you can do that in a competitive game, and other times you can't. I know people who can't have fun with some games. And that is also okay. You know, it's play what you like. That's the first rule. I always find it fascinating when I get emails and stuff that are like, Dan, I hate this game, but I want to like it because other people like it. I'm like, I always find that the weirdest thing, right? Like, you don't have to like something just because somebody else likes it. Alright, so our quest is to find a canoe right now. I have no idea where it is, so this is not going to be like Final Fantasy 1 where I know where every quest item and key item is. This is going to be a true blue adventure. Can we go this way, or is this way like lethal creature? This way has lethal monsters, right? Oh no, so far so good. If we step on the wrong tile, though, it'll be instant death. These are all fine, though. Yeah, we should probably equip shields to start building. Is there a speed up button? We are using the speed up and battle button, yes. Which goes slightly faster. Sweet, we made it where we're supposed to go. The city crawling with Imperial soldiers. Oh, it says no, don't get close to the soldiers. Okay. We will have to keep that in mind. And apparently there are hornets in town too, why not? I'll tell you what though, the new tracks are baller, even though this game might not be in my recommended reading list for Final Fantasy games. Like, some of the tracks are going to be really good. Umetsu is a master. And I can't wait to see, obviously 4, 5, and 6 are going to be like the best thing ever. What sound, Von Von? What sound would that be? You mean my cat, Old Long Johnson? Alright, so this town is currently taken over by the Empire, so the shops seem unoccupied. I wonder where we're supposed to go. As I said, it's been a very long time since I played this game. But we can beat those hornets. Oh, the rebel curs. Yeah, well, alright, oh. Yikes. Oh! Shouldn't have fought this guy! Oh my god. They weren't kidding when they said don't mess with those guys. Alright. How the hell are we gonna get this dude rezzed? Azel, it was very difficult to play this game in the United States back in the day. I cannot tell you how I played it. I'll just say that I played it and leave it at that. Let's just say there were certain games that were available in Japan that weren't available here. That there were methods to be able to play. Hi, Indian Rice Kingdom. I wouldn't grab this one, but I would certainly grab some of the other ones. Especially 4, 5, and 6. So this game was originally out for the Super Famicom. No, not the Super Famicom. The regular Famicom. And, basically you had to wait a long time to get to play it in the States. No matter how you were going to do it. So this 1 and 3 were not widely available in the States till, gosh, probably only like 10 or 15 years ago? With the revamps and remakes and stuff, where they came to other collections. PS1. Thank you, Olin. Olin knows their stuff. Anyway, we will figure out what to do here, eventually. This, of all of the Final Fantasy games, this 1 and 3 are probably the ones that I've played through the least, so... this will be as close to an organic playthrough as such a thing exists for this. So it will take us a lot longer than it did for Final Fantasy 1. Yes, when they were remade, Von Bon, yes. When they had, like, you know, the remake, well, the PS1 era and everything like that, yes. And this one also came to, what, GBA with the Dawn of Souls thing? But basically, nobody likes this one, alright? Even if you like this one, you don't like this one, compared to the others. I did, Croc. They're... getting delivery right now at my place is very difficult. They're working on it. Okay, we're back to Flynn. We gotta figure out what to do here. That's awesome, Croc. Thank you. You don't have to. Cooking with Dan is not... We do not have the correct studio space for Cooking with Dan yet, Croc, and we... Thank you for your continued interest in Cooking with Dan. We are working hard to make that happen someday. As soon as we can. No, Croc, I'm not gonna do that. That's something that we're gonna do that we're not gonna do half-assed. I want it to be good when we do it. I mean, Von bought it. That would be... I would appreciate that compared to some things that has happened to me when I've ordered food. Let's go, Bernard's one. Hey, what's up? Happy Friday. We are going, actually. I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do in this town. I can't mess with any of the captains. As I said, I wish they would just shove it in my mailbox. But yes, let's go! They seem to have streamlined level ups quite a bit here. So maybe I won't have to have jam sessions where I just beat up my own crew, but I probably will. We'll see. I am completely lost. I don't know what to do here. Well, that town is overtaken, Pretentious One, that's why. That is an enemy-occupied territory. So I have to get a canoe. I know that much. I don't know how to get the canoe. Like I said, I remember very little about this game. I know if I go up here, I'm gonna die instantly. Oh boy. That was not prudent, because if you die in this game, you can only get resurrected to the Sanctuary, so it's a pain in the butt. Oh my god, it's for... Okay, okay. Just ignore that. I forgot that you could even forget magic in this game, but you can! You can... Oh yeah, Phoenix Downs are not a thing, I don't think, in this game. Unless they added them. Which they may have. Like I said, they did a lot of like small changes to 1, so they probably added a bunch of that stuff to this too. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing time, and I really hope that we find the canoe. Yo, chat, tell me what I gotta do next. Just give me a hint. Dragon Quest Resurrect. What are you... yes. Am I enjoying the game so far? No, it picks up when I don't like this game. But we're playing through all the remasters. I enjoy hanging out with you and playing games. Wait, did I actually just get poisoned that I can't remove? Is there no antidote? Holy sh... Yeah, Von, please. Let's get this thing moving. So I have 2 poison people that I can't unpoison. Maybe the first town has it. Thank you, Croc. Hey. That new camera was made possible by viewers like you. Malk, I would never pull my phone out in a movie theater. What are you talking about? K-Dubs, there are no classes in this one. You get better at whatever you use. I mean, I already talked to Mindu, but I'll do it again. I already talked to both those people. Oh my god, there's no... Do I have no way to cure poison? Please, White Magic Shop, have pure. Oh my god, there's no way to cure the poison! Are you for real right now? This game. This freaking game. We already did this. Do I have the ring from Flynn? No, Flynn was the town we were in. Flynn was the occupied town that we went to. We don't have Asuna, we don't have Panacea, we don't have Antidote, we don't have anything. Malk, you can change your character by using the panel below. can't believe... What the hell are we gonna do? Okay, Milk. Well, that's okay. So I guess we're just gonna be poisoned forever. Well, Flynn is the town that is occupied by enemy troops. And we're gonna be poisoned for a while. You know, Vonbon, that's not a bad idea, but I'd have to make sure that somebody could survive the... That's... You know? That's just crazy enough to work. It's not just Milk, though. We have 2 party members who are like that. That's a very good workaround, Vonbon. Hopefully this works. I mean, Barf, you're not wrong. Anyway, welcome in all. I hope you're having a great Friday evening. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks everybody for all the stream support. Wow, that worked! It worked! That was a great plan, Vonbon. Thank you. That was the only way we're gonna get rid of poison at this stage in the game. Alright, now we can go back to Flynn and see if we can find the ring. But there was just a bunch of enemies there. It was really dangerous. Vonbon has always had the big brain plays. That's why we like Vonbon. Vonbon with his galaxy brain. Yeah, Melt got to be in the crew again this time, as one of the D-squaddies. I'm gonna go, for the next game, for 3, I will just take people randomly who are here, so you can get your name immortalized in the next game. When we get to 3. But we got a ways to go, the way this is going. Alright, we're in Flynn. Ah, okay. I see it. I see it. Hang on. I remember. Pretendus 1, if you are here when we start 3, you'll have a shot at getting in. Maybe I'll just let you have... You know, I can't play favorites, Pretendus 1. I could play Chrono Cross? Yeah, I could... I was gonna say something really nasty. I'm not playing Chrono Cross, okay? I despise Chrono Cross. I know, someone's gonna say, but it's got a good soundtrack. Fine, it does. Look at us being all rebel. Oh my god, Milk. That is not true. Von, it's actually not that hard to figure out. I mean, you just have to put your mind back into 1989-ish. We'll be fine. This was one of the first games to introduce the concept of having, like, guest characters in your party. Scott is dead, yes. We got his ring, though, which is, you know, what he was good for. Am I a clown prince? No, pretentious one, I am not. You know what, Barf? Scotty doesn't know, okay? Croc, don't worry about the hype train. You guys, you all are too sweet.
Man, what a bunch of jokers!
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game. And, yeah, we're playing through 2, and then we're gonna play through 3. Y'all gonna love 3. Malk will have lots of great predictions to make on 3. 3 is probably one of the hardest. Has some of the hardest...
Now it's writing time!
3 has some of the hardest dungeons in all of Final Fantasy. Final dungeon in that game is a doozy. And now it's Rhine time, apparently. So, Malk, the plan is to play all the first 6, the first actual Final Fantasy games, and after that, we're just gonna forget about it. Yeah, the final dungeon in 3 is so hard. It's gonna be awesome. He gave this ring. What did Final Fantasy II do better than 1? Nothing. It's a very different game. It basically was the... Pretentious one, it basically was the formative basis for what would become the Saga series. In a way. Mithril. We need Mithril. We need to find Joseph, a man living in Salamand. Would you go with Minwin to Salamand to look into this? Yes, I would. We must pass through the port town of Paloom. Take the canoe and let's go. Alright. And we got Minwu. I might be able to be coerced into playing FF8 Tuxedo. No promises, though. Is it arrogant for a character in 3? Alright, Malk. If it'll get you to show up, we'll do it. We already played Final Fantasy XII. We did there. We did that. Alright, where the hell is Paloom? To the east, right? Okay. I think. Oh, look at that canoe! We are canoe enabled. So I think this is one of the first examples in an RPG where you had a guest party member. Chat's favorite FF game. That's a cool question, Tetsudo. A good one. I bet most people will say 7. $34? We're not to 34 yet. We do have a lot of boomers, but we like our boomers. I'm a boomer, right? Croc, I have no idea what you're talking about, but you're cool. FF9's a good one. Croc, you can't do a hype train by yourself. Wait, did I spend all my money on blink tomes? That was a mistake.
Crocodile cheered. X200.
Thank you, Croc. The ship's heading out of our port. It'll take you straight to Poft. Where do I want to go to Poft?
And to think, I hesitated.
Thanks, Croc. Have I ever eaten heart? Probably. Croc, thank you so much for 98 gift subs in the channel. Much appreciated, friend. Alright, well, it looks like the only thing to do here is take the ship to the other town. Is 4 through 10 the greatest RPG run of all time? Probably. Yes. There was no pub there, Von, but I didn't see one. The port of Poft. Salamand is to the north. Okay, we gotta go north. Hey, Zellers, how you doing? Baths to the east. Okay, we gotta get to Salamand. Are you here to ride the airship? Oh, learn the keyword! Boom. Hey, it's Sid! Remember Sid? Yeah, of course we went through it. Von, I can figure this stuff out. Wow, this airship can take me anywhere for cash. I don't have the gold, though. Man, this game was ahead of its time. Alright, everybody here wants to talk about Baths, the city under control of the Empire. We gotta get to Salamand. We could take the airship there, but I don't have the money. K-Dubs, yeah, you haven't... Man. Absolutely, Zedlars. You bet. But it looks like they have made some improvements to it. There was no... You can't, like, you know, you can't make this game good, in my opinion. But they've definitely made it a lot better. Zedlars, I feel like that's the only question I've answered the whole stream, but it does not have levels. It has basically like a very bizarre and very exploitable system of character development. It's also like ridiculously unbalanced in a lot of different ways. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just like, yeah. So if you'll notice after combat, we don't get XP. You'll see that they go up in different, like, whatever they use, they get levels in. Like, Melt got some sword experience, some sword skill, and some shield skill, and it's all very esoteric. Same goes for, like, HP, evasion, defense. Is this Salamand? Did we find that? We did. Salamand is snow. Listen, just because this is like the worst Final Fantasy game doesn't mean... I mean, again, this is a very cool game for a remaster, right? Since it was originally an NES release, so it makes sense to be part of the Pixel Pack. There was no sequel... I mean, there was technically a sequel thing, the After Years, which is not good. Yes, that's right, Cheese Louise. Alright, wait, I gotta rescue people in the cave at Semet Falls. Yeah, the After Years was not well liked. I didn't like it, but Final Fantasy IV is definitely going to be a really big deal when we play that through on stream. That game is incredible. That game was incredible already, without any changes, so... I can only imagine how awesome it's going to be with the Umetsu modified, rearranged soundtrack and everything else, the little bells, the little tweaks. Right, so FF4 was already one of the best Final Fantasy games. So, the remasters for 4, 5, and 6 are going to be jaw-droppingly awesome, in my prediction, based on these titles that we're playing right now. Just having gone through the remake of 1, like, yeah, these are going to be... My Dan predicts is going to be that these will end up being the definitive versions to play. Even though they don't have the special content of some of the other remakes. And thank you, Crocodile, for attempting to get a hype train going. So, like, you get evasion by evading, you get hit points by getting hit, all this kind of stuff. And yes, they did make the pixels and graphics pretty. The original of this was on the NES, and they built these pixel remasters off those original pixels as the inspiration, right? So not the remakes. Because this isn't the first time the game's been, you know, remade and repackaged. We gotta find Semet Falls. See, as you can see, we're having a problem here. Prime's character is really low on HP compared to everybody else because she hasn't been getting hit. So, one of the strategies, if I wanted to... I'm going to try to play this organically, but if you were trying to game the system, what I would do is, like, disarm people and then have them just punch Prime in combat over and over in order to upgrade her HP pool. That's right. That's right, Bon Bon. I mean, back in the day, and again, they've improved these systems. Back in the day, that was the only thing you could really do in order to advance your party. Somebody will argue with me, but they know. COVID. As far as COVID improving, I don't know. Rumor has it we're going back to mask mandates and lockdowns. Who knows? I certainly hope not, but that's what, folks are saying. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people can. Like, yeah, let's not. But hey, let's, you know, hey, whatever. Yeah, we might have to, like, hit Prime a few times to get that HP pool up. Anyway, as you can see, we have a guest party member. This was, like, I think Final Fantasy II was revolutionary in that capacity, since people were asking questions. We get several different group, you know, temporary party members over the course of this game that do different things. Like, Minwu is an amazing white mage. With tons of spells and powers that we won't have access to with our main crew until much later in the game. Yeah, Pretendus, when I thought so too, but you know, people keep talking about the Delta variant and everything. I don't know. Anyway, I want to tell you, thanks for being here. Oh good, Prime got hit. Didn't get an upgrade though. I mean, yeah, kinda like Tella. Not really. I wouldn't consider Tella a temporary party member. Tella's a permanent party member that something bad happens to. This game is pretty clear about giving you, you know, characters that are only going to be for your next few quests, essentially. Barf, I don't want to hear it from you. I really don't. Dr. Mono, talk to me about vaccination. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. I really do appreciate all of the D-Squad. Alright, Malk, I promise, no more spoilers, even for games that are 40 years old. Ooh, let's get some booster packs. What am I thinking over? I'm not thinking over anything right now. I'm thinking over how we're gonna get through Final Fantasy 2. That's what I'm thinking of. When we get to 3, y'all are gonna love 3. 3 was the first game with jobs. How was the food at the GI picnic? I couldn't eat anything. Well, I didn't eat anything at the GI picnic. Except vape. Except, vape fumes. That's right, Hybrid. Again, yeah, as I've said many times here, this is essentially the concept for the Saga series. Like, all of these concepts, like leveling up what you do and not, like, you know... What the hell is this? That definitely probably shouldn't be here. We need to find this stupid cave. Yes, so Hybrid, you said it. Like, basically all the concepts in this game for leveling up, which there are no levels, are very similar to Saga, you know? And that doesn't mean it's a bad game, but there's just a lot of... It all formulates to this big, like... There's so many, like, jumps and difficulty and stuff to go along with that, it can be really frustrating to have a crew that, like, you know, hasn't been pounded enough in order to tackle the next challenge. And yes, Pink's up, and you're absolutely right. 3's good. 3 is not a good game, okay? It's way better than 2. And it's super challenging, so we'll have lots of good polls, and it's got interesting systems that I can talk about how they became, like, very important elements later in 5, and how 3 beget 5, and 5 is, like, the job game, right? You're gonna love that one. Basically, we're setting the table with these first 3 for the awesome ones. The best games in the series, 4, 5, and 6. So come, sit at the table, and have a good time. I mean, Aeris is Final Fantasy VII. That's a lot later than this. I know you trolling. How the hell would you possibly talk Final Fantasy VII as the example for this? Alright, where the hell is this cave? Now, let's just keep searching. The problem is, in this game, if you walk on the wrong tile, you die instantly, right? Like, you can instantly be in, like, a level 70 area. Yeah, can we not do that? Can we not do that, Von Bon? I thought we were not doing any more spoilers. Let's enjoy Final Fantasy II together on this magical journey.
Tips for video games. Totally useless.
Thank you. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, where the hell is this? Oh, is that the cave? Did we find it? Did we accidentally stumble upon it? This is good. I am so smart. SMRT. I hope this is the cave. No, I don't... Malik, that's not... We found it! We found the cave! Oh! Wow! Look at how spiffy they made this cave. Wow. That is very nice looking. I mean, if you go back and look at a picture of this cave in the OG, you wouldn't recognize this one. Like, it's very well done. This is quite beautiful. You know, again, these Pixel Remasters are making me really excited for the next 3. Because those are ones I can actually, like, you know, tell you how awesome they are while we play them, instead of being like, yeah, this game wasn't very good, but, you know, hey, cool pixels. And to be fair, they did make some smart improvements to this game that I can tell already. At least you can tell how you're leveling up your stuff. Von, but I assure you, this will already be a challenge. This game is quite challenging. At certain parts. And 3 is gonna be a real nutbuster. Like, 3 is actually hard. Like, hard. 2 is actually pretty tough, too, if you do it, like, without trying to artificially raise your stats, which we haven't done. So, I'm hoping that they smooth things over and made the playthrough a more organic experience this time through. We shall see. And the encounter rate is really high in here. What's my encounter rate, RL? That depends. Fridge Mafia. No, we did have, you know, Malk, you weren't here yesterday, but we did have a power outage midstream. So that was pretty inconvenient. I was afraid I was gonna have to throw away everything in the fridge, but luckily it didn't come to that. This encounter rate is kind of ridiculous, though. But even though we don't get traditional XP, we do need to be doing lots of fights just to get these taps in, you know? Wow, that's a lot of balloons. I want to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with me during this, what is sure to be an amazing playthrough of Final Fantasy II. And, well, yeah. Pretend this went back in these days, battling was like 90% of the game, okay? They didn't just put a cinematic in your face and be like, aren't these characters cool? Do you like them yet? Are you ready to cosplay as them yet? This is an extraordinarily high encounter rate, though, I will say. Very noticeable. Cheesy Louisey, the mini-map is new for all these old games. Very helpful, by the way. The mini-map is nice. This is Yosef's daughter, Nellie. The Mithril. Ah, the Mithril's coming from this mine. We saved him. Wait, no boss? No, really? Wait. Hey, but everybody loves Skies of Arcadia, Dr. Mono. Do you need to play Xeno 1 to play Xeno 2? No, you don't. And given how that Xeno 2's combat is much better, I would recommend playing that one. And we're gonna have to start using magic. They got physical resistant creatures. Listen, I said a lot of very nice things about Xeno 2's combat, and I stand by them. Hey Malk, what's up? Yeah, we're talking about your favorite game. Hey, Play 4, what's up? It's a great battle theme. These remasters have amazing sound and sweet pixels. Xenomorph. Hey, we gotta get the Xenomorph to come to DBD, right? Malik, there hasn't been any DVD on this channel in weeks, alright? Would you relax? This is a really big dungeon for early in the game. I don't remember this being so freaking huge. See, look at Croc has almost 330 HP now, and Prime still has 100. I mean, Minwoo is a NPC character. He's not one of the core 4 that you make at the beginning of the game. Minwoo is a guest party member. A Snacktooth, yeah, we're gonna have to have some of those nights. Yeah, we will play it forward, maybe when we get to safety. No, people really didn't like it when I put the CRT filter on last time. It hurt people's eyes. I don't think I should do it, but I'll put it on for a couple fights. My favorite JRPG. And my favorite JRPG battle system. Wow, that's a very... I guess overall, like, of all... Final Fantasy IV is probably my favorite. But it probably doesn't have my favorite battle system. I would say, you know, strangely enough, I mean, my favorite JRPG is probably Chrono Trigger, right? But systems-wise, I think probably like the Etrian games or the S&T games, maybe. Why didn't I force everyone at Game Informer to put FF9 in the top 100 RPG list? Because I was only one voice on that discussion. Yes, I believe it will, Hybrid. I really hope it will. Maybe even TGS. You know, Olin, I mean, those are not great picks. I think if I had more time to think about it, I would have a better answer. But it's a very good question. That's something I should think about. No, I love Persona and SMT. I just don't think... There's gotta be better systems out there than that, right? In JRPGs. And Etrian I love too, but this battle systems are still pretty simplistic.
And to think...
So I'm trying to think of which systems... Like, obviously, I just say Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy VI, right? But those definitely don't have the best systems. They're classics. FF10? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of love for 10 around here. I respect that. We're playing Final Fantasy II, Octopath. You know, I like Octopath a lot. Octopath is like the modern day, old school Final Fantasy, right? So how could I not love it?
And to think I hesitated.
Croc, thanks for getting to 99. Look at that. Croc has 99 gift subs. Thanks for being here, Hybrid. Thank you, Croc, for the sub. Look at that. Wow, did they all jump? That's sweet. I didn't know they did that. All the little duders at the bottom jump. That's pretty sweet. Thanks, Croc, for your 99th sub. No, I'm trying. These are all everybody. Every game that's been said has been pretty awesome, by the way. I'm just trying to think of which game has the best systems in a JRPG, because that is often the weakness, right? That you can distill any of the games down to, you know, just hitting A 100 times, like Pokemon. Granted, nobody picked games like that, right? But really advanced, like, complex systems are rare in JRPGs. That's not to say simple systems can't be good. They can, and often are. Okay, this dude has way too much defense. I should have worked on my magic skills before this fight. Is Bravely Default... Bravely Default is... Bravely Default attempts to, like, rock the Final Fantasy V magic. And it just really overstays its welcome in a lot of cases. I do like those games, but they really are just auto-combat simulators. Where all of your decision-making is at the macro level. Like, I like the Bravely Default games. You can check out my reviews on them. Yeah, people were complaining immediately after the CRT. Nobody wants the CRT filters, okay? They want to see it, and then they want it shut off as soon as possible. I left it on for like one fight. I played through Bravely Default 2 because I reviewed it, and like the other Bravely Default games, it kind of wears out its welcome. So I'm actually not surprised that people fell off of it. Hey, thanks, Play It Forward. Maybe I can get some lucky hits and actually hit this guy. So it takes more people than one to make a hype train. Play for no, it doesn't take 100, Milk. It's the people element. It is not the amount. Wow, this dude is like, you did, Croc. We didn't have the hype train. We missed it. We were one person away for 15 seconds. Can I actually break through this guy's armor? I don't think so. Brando, thanks for the follow, yo. I think we're gonna die here. You do have to grind a ton in Bravely Default 2. That's the game, right? But they make it very easy to do so. The game is all about grinding. They give you lots of tools to grind. Wow, what a great boss fight this is, huh? A dude you can't hurt. Oh god, what do we got in chat? Dan, you mentioned the end of FF1 is unlike the original NES experience. Correct. I was being very little. I mean, the boss is many, many magnitudes harder than the NES version of that boss. That's all. They gave him a lot of different abilities that aren't in the NES version, and different attacks, and like a giant light bolt. The ending is the same. Croc, thanks for the bits. All the changes they made in Final Fantasy I were smart changes, IMO. We enjoyed playing through it. We got through it in just 2 streams. No, we don't have a hype train yet. There's no hype train. But I know there are some dedicated individuals trying to get them going. I realize that, Pretendus. What do you want me to do? Give up? I forgot this dude was like basically impervious to physical damage, and I should have trained some magic spells before coming. Doopy J66 just finished this game earlier today. Boss fights are the worst parts. Always were. Astronaut.jpg. And you're not wrong. I hope you had a fun time with it. Minwu is a master of white magic, Bonbon. Croc, thanks for the bits in the snowman. The really squishy snowman. We may die here. It's very possible. Croc, I believe in you. Yeah, I gotta shut that off, Belle. That's part of the Steam avatars thing that's not at the bottom of the screen. Well, because play it forward, I don't like it being said like 20 times. How did I win that fight? Tenacity. How do I win anything? The Dan way. Oh, Olin, that would be so freaking awesome. All I know is that Umetsu is God tier, right? There are no text options. What did I cheese there, Dr. Mono? What in God's name did I cheese? You can change them, play it forward. You gotta go swap out a text file, it's really easy. But there's no options in game to do it. Oh, thanks for being here tonight, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that boss battle. I didn't think we were gonna get out of there. But you know, the Dan way is just hit them harder. Look at that. Look at Croc with that adorable little snowman. See, I like the stream avatars because they like jump up and down when somebody does something. And I thought I changed it to Final Fantasy Steam avatars today, but apparently they didn't take. I was gonna have the Final Fantasy crew here for the Final Fantasy games. Cheesy, I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. If you're stream rating with us, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, you are. Look at that.
Malchior cheered. X500.
Malk, you didn't want to say something? You know you get text-to-speech with 500. Thank you, Malk. For the biddies. Thank you, Croc. I mean, that was a really tough boss fight. I'm sure that's why I'm getting cheered, right? For my, prowess in that battle. Now, can we make it out of here alive? Oh, Lord. The Cult of Shred. Nah, we just go with D Squad here. Score this out of 10. This game out of 10? Not till I finish it. If I was scoring the original out of 10, it would be like a 3. Or a 4. And there's the hype train. We did it! Thanks for the hype train, you glorious ducks out there. Now let's see if we can get out of here alive. Wait, does you remember we beat that boss? Am I like having a fever dream here? How did we kill the boss that's immune to physical damage with physical damage? Oh my god, no they did not. They put a monster- oh! Thank god for autosave. Like, we can't kill this thing. They put a mimic chest on the look at this. They put a mimic chest near the exit with an unhurtable creature. What the hell? Crocodile, thank you for your 100th gift sub. That's a big one. You know what else is big? The stupid land turtle. Oh my god. Croc, thanks. Oh, look at that. Hype train going to the next level hype trains. D-Squad, what? Oh yeah, look at that. We killed the Mimic. We killed the effing Mimic. I teleport to him. Too bad I don't have any mana or I can teleport out of here, right? That's a big spell. Oh, it's weak to ice? Good to know. It's too bad we're dead. Our journey ends here. Choo-choo, indeed. Hype train level 2!
Tips for video games. Totally useless.
You know, Mike, you're not wrong. I agree. I think the D rap needs to be a thing.
Biggie Pon, bam, bam!
Don't forget me! You're done? Think you can take me! You're done?
Wait. Wait! Am I supposed to cast teleport to get out of here? Oh my god, this game's design is so poorly done. I'm gonna have to walk out? Are you effing kidding me?
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
I mean, that's just not gonna happen. The encounter rate in this dungeon is so high, there's no way we'd ever get out. This freaking game, man. That's a hell of a design choice. Thanks for all the walrus farts, and for getting us to the next hype train level. Dude, I'm tripping out, man.
Thank you.
This means I have to get out of here and go all the way back to town without getting killed. I don't think that's possible. We might just want to... Man, this is an awful position to be in. Well, theoretically, Cheesy, I should be able to teleport, right? I got the teleport spell, but I don't have any mana. They give you a teleport tome. But it costs mana to use, I assume. And we don't have any mana. Von Bon, we will be prepared next time, I assure you. Remember how I said I just leveled up, you know... The Dan is always flowing through me, Dark Cheshire King. I kinda can't help it. So all we gotta do is get out of the dungeon, and then all the way back to the town, and then everything will be alright. Oh my god, we're so far away. We're so far away. This game probably does, Von Bon. Given that the first game did. They added those to Final Fantasy 1, so they probably will be here too. But I don't know for sure, you're right. They tweak these things a lot, they tweak the dials in a lot of weird ways. And yes, I have no one to blame for this situation but myself, I understand that. Oh look, it's the consequences of my own actions. Thanks for everybody for that hype train. That was very nice of you. I mean, that's a pretty good emote. Alright, we made it back to B1. The journey is continuing. What's the bet tonight? Do we have one tonight? I don't think we have one. We'll definitely have a lot of really cool predictions in Final Fantasy 3 when we play that one, because it's gonna be, is Dan gonna die again? And the answer will be yes. Okay, can we actually make it back to town now? This was what we call a heroic escape, okay? We got the mithril. Yeah, you know, Von, you gotta get every possible pixel out of that canoe in this kind of situation. I can't believe we made it back. We walked from the bottom of that dungeon all the way back to town. But we did it, damn it. Hey, Tactical Dreamer, how you doing? I mean, Malk's back. Everything is good. Everything is fine. How's the Final Fantasy been? Hey, it's better than the original version. I've also been enjoying Pokemon Unite. This is a much better version of 2. 2 is still most very likely the worst Final Fantasy game. But this is definitely much better. Who do I main in Unite? I have 2 mains. Chromorant and Alolan Ninetales. Favorite Final Fantasy male and female character? Outside of 4 and 6? I mean, outside of 4 and 6, who cares? I don't really like any of the new wave Final Fantasy characters at all. The ones I do are like the weirdos. I don't like them! Okay, yeah, Vivi. Okay, we'll take Vivi for the dude. And... Sorry, it's hard as hell. But yeah, Vivi from 9. I think all my picks would be from 9, because it's... I don't like the characters in those games. I think it's... Anybody from Final Fantasy X2, I guess, for the female character. I just, like I said, I don't... My distaste for the later Final Fantasy games is pretty well known here. Despite my love of all the classics. Well, you made it so I couldn't pick characters from my favorite games. That made it really hard. Malik 10's fine. I mean, Hellbringer, I probably could have. We didn't keep that going because I did that. That was a special event because I was at, I was using a different rig in a different location. But that's something we might go back to. At some time. And Azelle, I'm not trying to be a jerk either. If you like those games, great. It's just like you're gonna try to get me to pick Vaughn or any of those other awful pro tags. Like, that's not gonna happen. I guess side character wise, I could take like, you know, I was a big fan of Vincent. That's from 7. I can do 7 characters, right? And I know Vincent's super edgy, but hey, I was pretty edgy when he was out and relevant. Grimjow. The spell starts at level 1 when you teach your person the tome, and then you level up the spell by casting it. At least that's what it looks like. So you actually, you know, rank up the spell by casting it over and over. Yeah, they changed Grimjow. They changed a bunch of the systems to make them more understandable here. Hey, Gavin, how you doing? So they definitely improved Final Fantasy II's like methodology. Like, you get a nice little relay here at the end of the. Yeah, Grimjow, you might be able to do that too. I haven't tried that yet. Because I didn't want to waste a tome, but... Right, we'll give that a shot. I can go buy some fire tomes. Wait, what are we doing? We got the Mithril. What do we do with the Mithril? Maybe I have to go all the way back home. Azelle. You can safely assume that I take characters from 9 and 7. right, Mama. Thanks. You're right. I better get that mithril back to Altair. Princess Hilda is waiting for me. Okay. I mean, Grimjow, I'm kind of jelly of you because you're playing 3 right now. Which is, like, obviously... 3 is cool in its own way. 3 is far from a great game, but it definitely has some really hardcore dungeons, which I like. I mean, 3 is not my least favorite. 2 is definitely my least favorite, but... 4 through 6 are going to be massive bangers, right? Like, if these are this good, I just can't. I'm gonna explode when I hear Final Fantasy IV tracks. Hello, pirate. I'd like to sail on your ship. Yeah, Gavin, we're doing 1 to 6. You better believe it. Now, 4, 5, and 6 aren't out yet, but that's okay. Otherwise, I'd probably just be tempted to skip the first 3. Yes, these are replacing the mobile ports, correct. Essentially. How do the spells look? Pretty good, Spaghetti. Pretty good. You know, for pixel spells, they look pretty nice. I haven't been using a ton of them. We're still trying to develop that part of our roster. They're not going to look very impressive in Tier 1. But they look pixel appropriate, shall we say, I think. We'll try to work up, we're definitely going to have to work up some magic at some point here. As we go. I mean, yeah, for Tier 1 spells, they look, you know, appropriate. I think Final Fantasy II was the first game to have Ultima, so how that looks should be interesting. Ooh, learn a keyword. My favorite character sprite? Are you... I don't know, Umaro.
And to think, I hesitated.
Hey! Croc, thanks for the gifts. 101 gift subs. Found the mithril. Hey, Spaghetti Deluxe Hat Mailman. Yeah, that's a sweet name. Thanks, Croc, for the sub as always. Take the mithril to Tobol, the town blacksmith. Okay. Malk, that is not how it has ever been, nor will it be. But I do appreciate all the subs. The subs go to getting extra content, okay? Like the blazing wings and you can just count that as, like, you know, the banana suit and other cool stuff like that, alright? It's bonuses. I'll tell you what. Mithril. Thanks, Croc. 101. Wasn't content to go to 100. Alright, new equipment is available. Didn't I just spend all my money? I think I did. No, it's too... There's just... Milk? Ugh. Well, these are good weapons. Oh, I can dual wield too. We don't want to do that though. And they mentioned Sid, so I guess my next goal is to go back to Sid. I think. Maybe I should go talk to the Queen again, just in case. In order to get better at magic, you have to use magic. You want to get better at a sword, you gotta use swords. Etc, etc, etc. If you say to yourself, hey, that's like the Saga Frontier kind of system, yeah, it is. It does not have traditional level ups. Ah, we must journey to Bafsk. We have a man in Bafsk. Okay. We must find our way to Bafsk. It does, Spaghetti. You do get a penalty for having stuff equipped with magic. Yes. Now, I can't data mine it with my head, so I don't know what the penalty is, but it looks like it's still there. Greyhound, how you doing? I don't think it's a penalty for weapon equipped, it's a penalty for having a shield equipped, I think. Dark Cheshire King, thank you so much for enjoying the playthroughs. You keep enjoying them and I'll keep doing them. That's how we do it here. Melchior, I rolled in the banana suit as a bonus for the thing, alright? My god. You're getting a little nervous in the smoky air in MN. Yeah, I have that too. I also live in MN. And I think we should actually do a couple fights and get some magic going here, just because I am very afraid of what happens when we fight some more physical immune mobs without magic. Eric, we had a few snags, but it was a challenge run, right? It was never meant to be a super easy run. We ended up with a couple of points of challenge. Greyhound, I'm doing as best as can be, as best as you can these days, you know. I've been better, I've been worse, but we're playing Final Fantasy Remaster with a group of great people, so I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, right? I can't complain. As you'll notice, as we use magic in fights, we get better at casting magic. Not only does the spell level up, but you'll notice the stat points we get are in the magic categories. So as you're, you know, you don't get traditional levels, you get stat levels. And it's just like, you can build your characters any way you want. And I'm glad that this version of 2 is a lot more clear about your goals in that area, like you're getting progression on them even when you're not getting points, because the old game didn't tell you at all when you were going to rank something up, ever. So that alone is useful. Hey, yeah, Greyhound, I know Ready or Not is not really a horror movie. It's more of a satire kind of thing, but it's a freaking... I love it. It's a fun watch. And, you know, 90% of horror movies these days aren't fun watches or scary, so I'm glad that that one exists. I do like it. Eric, and he says, does it still work to wail on your own party? It sure does. That's the old methods. But I haven't had to do that yet, Eric, and I'm trying to not do that. I'm gonna see if they tuned it so we don't have to do that. Yeah, Ready or Not is super fun. Like, it doesn't take itself seriously. It offers a good viewing. Like, you know, a lot of horror movies fail at being humorous or competent or scary. It's got a few chills in there, along with a really solid, hilarious, great cast that nails the vibe of that movie. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go watch that again. Would there be particular titles on the list that I would call more fun? I don't know, I'll pull the list up. I think most of it was core horror because those are not necessarily the best horror movies ever or anything. Those are my recommended reading list. Right? That's my list of stuff that I say, okay, you're gonna get into the horror genre, go watch all these. And come back to me. Because that assortment is pretty much a broad basket of all kinds of different kinds of horror films. Different subgenres within subgenres and all that jazz. Pull the list up. Let me tell you if I... You just have to type !horror Greyhound and it'll come up. I have it on the bot now because it's been discussed so many times. Alright. Glancing over it real quick. It's got like a 10-second cooldown, Pink. We already got it up. Man, not a lot of fun ones on there, huh? Yeah, looking at that, Ready or Not is the only fun one among them. You don't see The Shining? I couldn't fit everything on there. It has to fit in one thing, Pink Zeppelin. There are lots of notable omissions from that list. I can't fit them all on there, so I've got what I've got on there. Another movie that people complain about that's not on the list every time is either Aliens or Aliens 2. But yes, while other fun horror movies exist, please don't ask me to name one right now. Give me some time to think about one. But like, they're definitely a thing. They're definitely like a subgenre, right? So they're out there. I think that's the only one on the list that I have, though. Ask about the Dreadnought. Alright, take me to Bavsk. Okay, there we go. Spaghetti, it all depends on who you talk to. Man, we get into arguments here about what is and isn't a horror movie a lot. Sadly. Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods counts. Cabin in the Woods would be satire horror, yes. The Wicker Man with Cage? Yeah, the problem with Wicker Man with Cage, Cheesy Louise, while it may be a fun one, is that it's not trying to be a fun one. It's just stupid. Yeah, I saw the Vitch, or the Witch, or whatever you want to... Yeah, I've seen Housebound. Don't forget to drop a unit. Alright, new town. I mean, no, it doesn't fall into the same category as The Room. Like Nick Cage and Wicker Man isn't The Room bad, alright? Come on. You don't need to go that far. But it's certainly not as good as the original. Basically, I think Midsummer is like the new version of The Wicker Man, more or less. The Green Knight. I have not seen that. Alright, we gotta find the rebel spy in Basque. Probably in, what, a bar somewhere? I gotta be careful, there's Imperials in here, I'm gonna save. How do you do the stream battle then? Oh, it's easy! Just type !battle for the link. No, thank you, Greyhound. Fear, Basuna, Isuna. Ooh. Pure status ailments. That's handy. Oh, he's on my side. Check out The Cube and The Descent. I've seen The Descent. I think The Descent's pretty overrated. Cube and Cube 2 and Cube 0, I think, are cool movies. I have seen them all quite a few times. Ooh, wow, look at this. Wow, that's a track. Damn, the music in here. Darkseid King, I would recommend all 3 Cube movies. They're kind of cult classics. I wouldn't put them on my absolutely must-watch list, but I would say you should check them out. It sure does, Black Rain. For those of you wondering what the hell we're doing, I'm trying out my magic, okay? We're getting our magic aptitude up. And the only way to do that in this game is by casting spells. By doing so, we're raising our MP pool, we're making our spells stronger. Like I said, this game doesn't use traditional XP, so... I want to make sure that we don't have an incident again the next time we get to a boss and can't leave the dungeon. So upping my MP pool is going to help a lot, so we can, like, teleport out of the dungeon after we beat it, if that arises again. Besides, isn't a caster party more interesting than a melee party? You can take your characters in any direction you want in this game. No job classes. No jobs, no classes, just right. Croc, thanks you for the bits. Horror anthologies. Horror anthologies are always fun. Creepshow 2. Some of my favorites. I watched that latest one that's on Shudder, the Mortuary Collection. I like that one. Creepshow and Creepshow 2 are classics, and they hold up. You gotta be willing to take a little cheese with the scares, but they work very well. Some of those stories that are in Creepshow and Creepshow 2 are still like really good today. Outside of horror, was my favorite genre. Thrillers, but that's the same genre. I don't know, probably action. Oh, so VHS and VHS 2, I mean... Yeah, Trick or Treat's on my list, so I didn't count that one. The original run of Tales from the Crypt I loved a lot as a kid. The new one they're doing on Shudder isn't that great. As for VHS and VHS 2, some of the vignettes in VHS and VHS 2 are good, and others are really crap. So you gotta take them where you know, there's good and bad there. And we're probably not gonna have enough MP to get through this dungeon. It might be time to switch to weapons. Everyone loves that one, Eric and D. So that's in VHS 2. That's a good one. That's probably one of the best VHS vignettes there is. Dude, okay. The encounter rate in this game is ridiculous. Straight up. Wow, those mithril blades are serious. Kneel before your emperor. Oh, and then he says we'll meet again and leaves. Smooth. Uh-oh. The Dreadnought. That does look like a very dangerous airship. No, don't do it! No! Croc, grats on 10,000 biddies. Oh, Eric, it's Final Fantasy 2. What do you want me to do? Like, and it's okay. You can skip Final Fantasy 2. Yes, Croc. That's an awesome number. Thanks for being here. I found a pass in the chest. What the hell do I do with that? Thanks, Croc. Really appreciate it. Well, Pink, as I said, this remaster fixed the leveling. I'm not gonna say it fixed the leveling system, but it made it a lot more tolerable. If you go back and play the old versions of this game, it's not the same. So they definitely, you know, did actually try to. Again, it's very hard for me to say exactly what they did behind the scenes, but they absolutely, I'm not going to say they fixed the leveling system, They altered it in a fashion that makes it feel a lot more natural. I should talk to Sid. Yes, I should. How do I get the airship back? I came here on an airship. Where the hell's the airship? They did complete the Dreadnought. Listen, I like Dragon Quest 2. And believe me, once the Dragon Quest 3 remake comes out, we're definitely hitting that up ASAP. Where the hell is Sid? Am I missing something here? How does I get airship back? Me want flying... I can't walk back, right? I can't canoe back over there. I do know it's one way. Okay. Fair enough. Thanks, Doopy. Okay. Sure, we'll walk around. Good chance to work up some more magic. Alright. Yeah, they definitely, by the way, now that we're a couple hours in, they definitely improved the systems, right? It's still weird, you know, compared to other Final Fantasy games with no traditional level ups, but they clearly took a look at it and streamlined it. Toph got blown up, but good thing Sid's still here. You gotta blow up the engine. Ooh. Sunfire. Controlling Sunfire is a tricky business. Man, it's 700 gold to go back to Altair. That's pricey. Me too, Eric, but I'm more excited about the remake, right? Remaking one of the old games is freaking sweet, and I can't wait. It's kind of like this, but even more advanced, you know what I mean? Oh no, we're gonna lose Minwoo! Sunfire. Kashwan. We must go to Kashwan Keep. What can we use to bring the Sunfire back? That's a good question. Oh, K-Dubs, I'm gonna have to work up a list for that one.
Crocodile cheered. X200. Don't turn around, oh der Kommissar's in town, oh you're in his eye and you'll know why, the more you live the faster you will die, Alice klar Herr Kommissar.
Thanks for that, Croc, I think. $1983, a good year. I gotta get one of those I love the 80s shirts. No, it's okay, Kate. I appreciate the question because, I mean, I wrote up that horror list in the same fashion. Okay, we need something to hold Sunfire. Ah, I need Goddess's Bell to break the seal. Well, how do I get that? Gordon knows where the bell is kept. Freaking keyword hunting here. There is no need to apologize, Croc. We celebrate MTV from 1982 to 1984 here. So we're gonna need to find somebody... Oh, Christ, I don't know where the stupid guy is. Seven? Sure. Seven's great. Seven's a classic, right? You know, I've seen some people count Seven as a horror movie straight up, and I think that's fine. Alright, I don't know where this dude is that we have to find. Man, the Dreadnought blew up all these towns. You know, you can see, like I said, you can see the echoes of, like, stuff that would happen in later Final Fantasies here. You know, big airship attacks. No, Von Bon, we're way farther. We're just trying to find a guide to go farther. I know you've been gone for a while. We've completed that whole first chapter. Minwu's gone. yeah, Von Bon. Take that. We've got to try to find a way to get Sunfire to destroy the Dreadnought, the enemy airship, the big giant super airship. Now we know we have to go to Keshwan, but we don't actually know how to get the Sunfire back. Perhaps it will reveal itself. Look at that smooth fire. Give me that int. Wow, this isn't like interesting looking place. Uh oh, the airship's a one-way trip. How will we get back? Oh, Cash, look at this place. Look at this! Apparently this fallen kingdom is full of bees. Okay. So we need something to get this fire. And we haven't really gotten anything new except for a pass. This game's story system can be a little rough at times. Anybody got any ideas? I know I gotta find a guy, but I have no idea what city he's in. I'll take a tip. House, 1977. I don't even know if I've seen that. Hey, good, bad, goofy sounds good to me. Hey, what's this? Oh... That's right. You're correct, fam. Final Fantasy II is the first example... Oh. Yeah, well, I hit the wrong button. Anyway, Final Fantasy II is the first Final Fantasy game with the chocobos. This is the first ever chocobo in Final Fantasy. And it's good because it let us travel up here without any problems, but I don't actually know where we have to go right now. Yeah, this was the first Final Fantasy game with chocobos. And you can hear the iconic music playing in the background. That would go on to be, you know, synonymous with the Choco for forever. I think literally everything in this desert could one-shot me right now. But because we're on a Choco, we're good. I'm kind of like really nervous about like getting off of the Chocobo here at all. Because it would undoubtedly kill me. But there might be something we need to do down here. I don't know where we need to go. And yes, the Choco theme is excellent. Yeah, Doopy, we did do that. Like, we did... The Queen told me to get something to hold the Sunfire in. I have to find, like, that one Gordon's brother or whatever his freaking name is. It's pretty obvious who I have to find right now. I know. Listen, Doopy, I know. I'm not getting off, alright? I know what's down there. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna try Salaman next. It's the only place we haven't been. Oh no, a vampire thorn. Alright, I'll see if we got anybody in Salaman. The Mithril dude, maybe? Nah. Oh, the only way to reach the Snowcraft is on my Snowcraft. The Snowcraft is hidden in the mine. Look behind the stone and to the right. Well, okay. That worked out. There's always just like that one dude you need to talk to, right? Pretty funny. Alright, stream raid time! And you know, normally I'd be like, good night, folks, but we'll do an extra half an hour block just for y'all tonight. And of course, we'll have an exciting night tomorrow, too. Yeah, blow it up.
Now it's riding time. Love seeing the Monado in action. Love seeing the Monado in action. Leave it to Ryan.
I think Philly just said leave it to Ryan. He's going in on that orc shaman.
Heropon is back. You dare challenge Heropon?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You can't have a rainbow without Ryan, baby. Now it's Ryan time.
Well, this doesn't look good. I don't know. Oh, okay, we got him. Yeah, all right, Croc. You've been awesome tonight, so you can have some. You know, these sweeping, amazing instrumentals are overpower Old Long Johnson. Old Long Johnson. I hope everyone's enjoying Final Fantasy II. What a classic, am I right? And after this, it'll be 3. And if the rumors are true, then 4 will be out next month. Close to this month, right? And that, my friends, will be a very special event. Bon, I enjoy every game I play here with y'all. Even this game, which is massively flawed. They did, I mean, to its credit, honestly, they did a good job tuning up this remake. Like, I still think this game sucks compared to every other Final Fantasy, but it's pretty clear they did a pass on all the systems, and they tweaked them to make a little more sense. Which is really nice. And obviously, the Reran soundtrack is freaking amazing, regardless of the game. But it's nice that they added some, like, clarity to how you're improving X, Y, and Z. It makes this game much more playable, honestly. That stuff never worked like that back in the past, in the old game. Minwu's gone forever, Bon. We will have several guest characters in the crew throughout the game, while we look for our last fallen companion. Since we made a 4-person team at the beginning of this game, but we've only seen 3 of them so far. Look at this, we're on a snow raft. We're fighting things that are kind of like icicles. that are called icicles. Ice enemies. Ice levels. Can you believe it? I think the auto battle makes it like 1.5 times X, which is really handy. Definitely a welcome convenience feature. Oh hey, a cave. This must be it. We don't have Minwu, we have Joseph now. The monk. Uh-oh, Deadheads. Don't they have a concert to get to? LOL. Oh, an undead dungeon. Barry, how you doing? Welcome, Barry. Great to see you as always. Undead dungeons can be really dangerous, but we seem to be handling it okay. Undead monsters in Final Fantasy usually have, like, paralyze and some other really nasty things. I mean, yeah, we got a berry in the house. All you can really say is, "Ayy." You sure can, Von Bon. That's been a thing. You could do that in the first game, too. That has been a Final Fantasy staple. Curing undead monsters hurts them. That's the rule. So as you can see, organically, we haven't been like doing any special kind of things, but Croc has gained all the life points and has 582 max, which is ridiculous, right, compared to everybody else. Yeah, you know, hey, we could take a timeout and like level people's HP up by punching them, but we haven't had to do that. Which is kind of a testament to they've definitely done some work on this remaster. Yeah, Blue Chorus, the random empty rooms are basically, they're like, the random empty rooms are not random. They're like, hey, you screwed up, well, LOL, you're gonna have to fight some more battles. Thanks for the bits, Grok. Always appreciated. I mean, Croc just got lucky and has 600 HP for some reason. We haven't done any dedicated farming of any kind to up people's stats. Like I said, there's a way to do it, and back in the day, to progress, we basically had to do that. The fact that we haven't had to do it yet tells me they retuned a bunch of stuff, which is nice. But yeah, back in the day, you just take your party out and beat the crap out of them yourself in order to up their stats, to up their HP. Like as I said, this game doesn't have traditional level ups. You get better at what you use and what you do. Yes, the encounter rate is incredibly high by modern standards. Yes, Aplo, you're not the first one to have said that, but yeah, it's kind of like Elder Scrolls. in that respect. The encounter rate is, pretty ridiculous. Not gonna lie. But the dungeon mini-maps are really handy, right? That's a cool thing. Ooh, Blizzard, weird. We already have Blizzard, I'm like, okay. Sweet. Sweet find, though. They seem to have, put some kind of, like, control methodology on the upgrades. So it's just not, like, completely random like it certainly appeared to be back in the day. I mean, Barry, you don't have to play this one if I'm being honest, but they did do... This is a better version of this game than I've played before. But I certainly wouldn't say that you have to play it. Ever. Nah, I don't think so, Aplo. I do too, Barry. I'm just saying, you don't have to play this one. Obviously, we're all waiting for the real bangers, right? 4, 5, and 6. God, this dungeon. So many undead things. Right, I hear that, Barry, yeah. Believe me, it was agony last year when we played through 4 on that crappy version. I can't wait to play 4 in pixel form again. It's gonna be so good. Remastered, too. We don't, pick us up and we don't technically know, but the rumor is that they will not release together. People are using a Steam DB listing as gospel, and, you know. Blue Chorus, definitely a lot more people play 5, which is great, because 5 is good. You know it, I know it. And after this, everybody will know it. And we don't have to mention the after years, because that's not part of it. I think Blue Chorus, I think 5 is getting plenty of recognition. You know, over giant beavers. What the hell? I don't remember this. Was this like Moogles before Moogles? Yeah, 4 is going to be incredible. 5 is going to be incredible. 4, 5, and 6 are definitely going to be the shining jewels of this monster Final Fantasy marathon we have going on. Yeah, okay, that's fair, Pink. The story in 5 is not that great. However, 5 has some of the coolest systems until, like, much later. 5 invented Final Fantasy jobs. Okay, I know it didn't, right? But, like, it made them interesting. Five is good. You can't wait for the FF9 anime. I didn't know they were doing that. But that's cool. I like FF9. Hey, Cass, what up? We are making progress, Cass, alright? We are getting there. Rar and stuff, indeed. We're on day 1 of Final Fantasy II. And Adamantoys. It's probably immune to physical damage, but we'll take a crack at him anyway that way. I'm really glad we learned some magic. Gonna come in really handy here. Well, it's not really Fire 3, Barry. In this game, you rank up your stuff, so... It was actually a Fire 1 spell, but I've cast it so many times that now I know Fire 4. It's like Skyrim. The more you use it, the better you get at it. Toasted! Adamantoy is what? Big win for the team right here. Can't teleport out of here, huh? Remind me to buy a warp, too, just in case. Fists do win the day sometimes, Cass. You're not wrong. Oh, that's why we couldn't teleport out. This guy's here. Wait, is this like the real boss and that was like a fake boss? Apparently, yes. Wow, okay. You know, that classic boss, Pirate Man. Okay. Really? Why was this guy really here? He's transforming into a real boss? What's going on? Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Ah, yes. A classic Final Fantasy thing here. The old noble sacrifice. We've got such a relationship with Joseph, though. We can't leave Joseph. We can't leave him. We just met him. He's too important. No. Not the guy we just met to get us in this dungeon. Anything but that. Very typical Final Fantasy right there. Wow, I'm really sad now. That was clearly the most valuable member of our crew, and I had a very special relationship with them. Minwu's still alive, Pink Zeppelin, okay? Joseph died. So don't cry for Minwu. He's still alive. He's keeping the king alive. Minwu is fine. In fact, Minwu is very healthy. Exactly. Exactly, Greyhound. Don't mind me, I'm just working up spells on the way back to town, you know? Yeah, Minwu is like... I think Minwu is the first, like, character that was a white mage, right? Not just you making a white mage. Well, we got the goddess bell.
KDUBSJ cheered. X300. Not the bees.
Yeah, not the bees was a line in The Wicker Man and the Nick Cage version. Thank you, K-Dubs. Hey Nelly, we killed your father. We're terrible. Wow. Thanks for the bits, K-Dubs. Thank you for being here. Like, the HP discrepancy is getting pretty wild. Croc has about 700, and Prime's only got 300. Not great. But hey, we're learning magic, y'all. Magic are good. As opposed to our monk run in Final Fantasy 1, we plan to be using some pretty hardcore magic this time around. A lot of goblins out here. What? Oh, goblins. Alright. Doing the walk. No airship this time. Hoofing it. We can take a Choco back though. Yeah, Comics Boy, we will for the trip home. Right now, we're actually trying to get the fire with the Goddess Bell. Assuming the Goddess Bell gets us the fire, which it may not. I think it does though, right? Oh, it does not. Okay. Well, that sucks. Cheesy Louise! That's a really good question that I don't know the answer to. I think this game uses multiple systems. So I think what you say actually does work. There are several different interlocking systems that are not clear here. I don't have the answer to that. They've changed a lot of the stuff here for 2. I think there is, like, certain caps that you have to be... My theory is that you can only advance so much against certain level enemies. Hey, Nico, I'm glad you're alive. Living is good. Highly recommend it. Cheesy, yeah, like I said, they've changed some things, right? I think they have it in a fashion where it's a mix, where you can go to a certain cap, and this is for, like, your sword training and stuff. I don't know if it applies to spells, but it appears there's, like, a cap that you can get, and they've kind of put levels on enemies behind the scenes. This is all speculation on me, though, and then, like, you can get to certain caps against certain level enemies. I don't know. But that's what my, that's what I've been able to surmise from today's play sesh. They definitely took a big pass at how these systems work in these games. And obviously they changed it around to make it a more fluid gameplay experience than the original titles. And I think for that they had to kind of do a lot of different things. Like, they definitely changed a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. As to how that precisely turns out, I can't tell you that just by playing right now, but I can tell you, like, that's what I'm guessing. So if you just fight imps all day, you can only get your sword to, like, you know, level 5 or something. But if you go to the next tier of enemy, you can probably take it to, like, 10. In a nutshell. Oh, you're right, I probably should have used it on the door, right? I tried to use it on the fire, it didn't do anything. I also thought that's what I had to do. But, that'll be something we can figure out tomorrow, sadly enough. It is super confusing. Yeah, it is the door. I knew it. Dang it. You must take the bell to caution and keep it once. Yeah, well, she told me. She gave me the secret anyway. Yeah, definitely. Cheesy, the changes are significant, by the way. That's why I can't speak authoritatively to them. I can tell you, when I played this game for the first time, the NES version, like, boy. They have definitely went into the back end and adjusted a lot of dials. Maybe even multiple dials for these systems. So they definitely made this game a lot better. Is it still the worst Final Fantasy game? Almost certainly. But this is way more playable than it ever was. This is the most playable version of this game that I've played. Let's do the stream raid. And then I am going to kick you over to somebody else for the evening who's doing a hot stuff challenge, which I know we love around here. Barry, I have not played the Dawn of Souls version in a very long time. I don't know. I don't know. But I will say this is infinitely more playable than the base version. Right. They took the bonus content out of all the games. Nico, yeah, it is. Well, I've been going for 3 hours. It'll be a very long stream tomorrow night. I'm glad to see that you're okay and around. I know 3 hours isn't the most titanic of streams for me, but we'll be back tomorrow night. And tomorrow night I do plan to have an extremely long set, so... We'll try to plow through Final Fantasy II as fast as possible so we can get to Final Fantasy III. That's great to hear, Nico. Great to see you back. You know, don't be a stranger. Hit us up on Discord. Even when we're not streaming, the D-Squad's in there. Tomorrow, we'll hit up the Keep. We will pine for Joseph. We'll talk to Minwoo. It's gonna be a good time. Now, thank you for the good times, Zell. Alright, saving it up. We're gonna rock tomorrow night. Bring a friend. You're very welcome, Barry. Thank you, everybody, for making tonight awesome. Hype trains, conversation, horror movies. Yeah, isn't that cool, Galactical Nico? We got the stream avatars thing now, too. It's super fun. More on that tomorrow night. Folks, I hope you have a great evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow. I'll probably be going pretty late tomorrow. No promises, but my plan is to try to rock as much FF2 out as humanly possible. So get ready for a big one. Alright. Good to see you again, Nico. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for being part of D-Squad. I'll check you next time. Gavin, yeah, it could happen.